Lucy.
Hi, Graciela.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm wondering about user testing parties.
Well, you have come to the right place. What do you want to know?
Awesome. I was wondering, first of all, what is a user testing party?
A user testing party is a quick 1-hour session where any team from across the company can get together and test a product idea, anything, with real users.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
So if I want to know, but actually, like, why would I want to do it? Like, why is it helpful to my team?
Yeah, so we think that the idea of rapid prototyping and testing is really, really important to like the success of a project. And so why you might want to use a user testing party to do that is because we handle all of the logistics. So all you and your team has to worry about is the test itself.
Got it. That sounds helpful. Yeah. So I want to do one, but then how do I actually do it?
So first, you should reach out to me, Lucy Schachter, via email, and awesome. I can help you go over the logistics. We can find a date, we can find a time and a space. We also already have user testing party slots booked out every month, so we might even already have a time and space scheduled where you and your team can fit in.
That's helpful. So what do I have to do? Like, what participants do I recruit, or like what people should I talk to facilitate this?
Yeah, so a couple of the main things that you have to do if you want to do a user testing party is first come up with the test itself, figure out what you want to test and how you're going to do that. Then from there you can figure out who is going to facilitate and how many facilitators you need, and you can also start to think about who you might want as testers and how many testers you might want to work with, and that can be really dependent on your goals for the test.
Yeah. And will you help me at all find those people?
I absolutely will help you. So I can handle all of the recruiting, and we also are able to do both internal or external recruits for users. So we can either talk to Fidelity employees, which we can do really quickly, there's no legal requirements and it's totally free, or if it's a further stage, we can actually talk to actual Fidelity customers, people from outside the company, which can be super valuable, but it does take a little bit more time to plan for and a bit of a budget to pay for as well.
Okay, that makes sense. And then when does this happen? When do I have to talk to you? Like timelines? You know?
Yeah, so generally they happen for, like I said, about an hour, usually during lunch. The free lunch is a big driver to get the users to come. And usually I would require at least 3 weeks notice just to make sure we can get you the space. If you want to recruit actual Fidelity customers, so external, non-employees, probably closer to 4 weeks just so we have time to do that recruit.
Okay.
It's not totally out of the question to do it in less timeline, but in a shorter timeline, but you definitely need to have more experience and have had a couple of user testing parties under your belt before that'll work smoothly in a shorter time.
And let's say I want to do it at another time at lunchtime outside of Fidelity.
Yeah, so that's the other thing. In this context, we're talking about user testing parties where we host and facilitate and do all of the logistics for, but the user testing party framework can actually be done anywhere. So you don't have to do it here, you don't have to do it with us, you don't have to do it during lunch, you can do it literally anywhere.
Okay, awesome. And, well, that points to my last question. Where do we host this?
So generally, if you're doing one through us and it's these pre-scheduled ones, we usually do them in the customer commons here on the 3rd floor in FCAT at 245 Summer. But, like I said, that's just a convenient space for us, and it's easy for us to do, but you can do them anywhere. So we've had user testing parties at multiple sites across Fidelity, and we've also done them outside of Fidelity locations entirely.
Yeah, so even if I don't want to use a traditional, like, 1 hour at the Commons during lunch test, you'll still help me, like, think through the test and coordinate.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Great.
So there you go, user testing parties 101.